shame.
Same as last episode. Same day. Macho in front of you. Two guards carrying a kid, who's clearly struggling. You just yelled at them. One of them walks over to you and salutes and says, "Sir, we're just taking this one back to our room."
Metro shoots him in the face.
Trying to think. So, yell him last time. It's like I should have spent the next few days figuring out what was going to happen in the next 5 seconds. It's just like this is more like a reaction, a rage of despair without like any forethought to it. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? And then it's like, oh, we're just doing this. Like, if you're just like
Metro is just like standing.
Like,
Metro's just like, huh? I didn't think I'd get
I'll
this
think of
far.
that. I'll just turn around.
Metro, due to your lack of response, the guard is now staring at you very strangely.
Just like, so, like, what the fuck are you doing hauling a
child,
screaming child like through this hellhole, quote unquote, hospital? This is at this point he's basically just rambling because he's like, how the fuck could anyone be like part of this thing and not realize how fucking ridiculous and basically cartoonishly evil we are being right now? Because he's like literally just wandered in off the street completely unprepared for this thing.
Metro gets caved and
Yeah, what exactly are your words? Please ramble a little bit for me.
Yeah, what the hell are you doing? Like, do you have any idea what is going on here and what you are like party to?
Yes, sir.
And you're okay with this?
He looks at you, who dead-eyed. Orders are orders.
Man, I'm just here for a paycheck.
Jesus Christ. This is... We fought an entire war against people who, you know, what orders are orders. Dropping a colony on Sydney was orders.
Yeah, but they're Zeke's.
Right. And we're supposed to be better than that. And I punch him square in the face.
The other guard, lets go of the kid to go stop you, and the kid runs off. I have a question. I'd like you to roll me crit melee +3.
Yeah, Marco, it's the exact same. What am I talking about?
Yeah,
I forgot that I trained melee up. I've literally never rolled my fight skill this campaign. 1 second here. That would be 3 success.
3 success. He falls flat on the ground. You sucker punch the first guy. Now the other one's coming right at you. What do you do?
I'm going to like try and dive and tackle into his legs and knock him down.
Very well then. I'd like you to make the same roll as before.
Okay, that is a slightly better roll. That is 5 success.
5 success, 1 moment. Also 5 success. Tiebreaker. I rolled a 4.
Ooh.
I rolled a 3.
You win. He almost steps out of the way. You change your footing. You grab into him. He slams into the wall. Oh, as you're like hugging the extra bulk from all the ceramic plates surrounding his normal suit. What now?
Is he wearing just wearing a helmet? He doesn't have like a full face mask on or anything like that, right?
No, he's wearing a helmet.
Okay, I'm gonna try and like jam my head forward and just crack him in the bridge of the nose with my forehead.
Very well then. I'd like you to roll me acrobatics and grit.
Some grit. Okay.
And a -1. 'Cause you
Ah,
cannot actually
the
see.
dice.
Would you like a narrative point?
Yes. Yes, I would, because that was a terrible roll on my part.
You currently have 3.
Okay, I would like to
I was about to
reroll.
say we kind of forgot to roll. We kind of forgot to roll narrative.
Oh, I wasn't gonna let you do it anyways.
Oh, okay. Now we have 2 left.
There we go. That is much better.
What did you get?
Acrobatics. Right. 2 success.
2 success. You've clearly disorientated this guy. He will not oppose you for the next roll. What do you do now?
Probably just throw his fist into his gut and try and knock the wind out of him.
Very well then. I'd like you to roll me a grit melee +3.
That's a much better roll. That is 8 success.
8 success. You know, I'm gonna spend a narrative point. Actually, I'm gonna spend 2 narrative points.
Uh-oh.
First things first, let me just change that. This guy crumples to the ground. You actually feel a rib shatter. Like you feel it break. And like you're surprised how hard you hit him because you have not trained EQC since like you were in like basic. But there is something you forgot. I have a question. Are you right or left-handed?
Go with right-handed.
You feel 2 of your finger or bones break.
Yeah, I had a feeling that might happen.
Excellent maneuver.
You may no longer throw right-handed punches.
Okay.
However, you have 2 very unconscious guards.
All right. I'm gonna scoop up their weapons and like quickly drop the bags and probably just someone throw the like upper assembly out of reach and then get the fuck out of here. So I basically want these guys to be disarmed if they come to, and I need to like not be here when they're aware of what the when people know what the hell's going on.
When you look through their stuff, they do have handcuffs. If you want to use that in some way.
I'll like cuff them to each other, and then I'll probably just take the keys and dispose of those. Because if I've lit this place on fire, I'm not going to cuff them to something. That feels like that could have terrible unintended consequences. At least they're stuck together. That should slow them down a little bit.
Metro, you see a little kid, looks like 8 years old, peek around from the corner. Scene cuts. Fast, Halaba.
Mm-hmm.
You've continued to talk and stew in the moment. Fast.
Yes.
You smell something.
Oh boy. I'm just gonna say Faust knows immediately what smoke and fire smells like. So Hala can see Faust just immediately like perk up and turn to the door. And she just, is there a fire extinguisher in this room?
No.
Damn. Yeah, well, actually, it'd probably be in the hallway. But who needs to put out fires? That's for the lackeys to do.
So when you open the door,
yeah, no, she perks up and she kind of.
What you see is there's kind of like a hole in the floor right now, and it's growing, where flames spouting out from.
Yeah, no, Faust just fucking looks at a hole that's growing, immediately turns to Halifa. She's gonna walk into the room. Not run, very quickly walk. She's very composed still, but she grabs a wheelchair and she looks to Halifa. Halifa, get up.
He's like looking at his scars. Like imagine like looking down at his chest, like his scars are still bloody. I imagine they're covered up, but still.
Barely scabbed over.
Cover up your tits.
Where are we going? I don't have tits. You see these things?
Starts patting his chest. But yeah, no.
Turns out, Hal, that was another part of the surgery you didn't notice on the release form. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Halifa. Your top surgery has been completed. Did you know becoming a Slayer new type means you can also get gender reassignment if you so choose?
You fill it out here on the form.
All
Yeah,
of the
exactly.
big
Fill it out on
naturals.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Not
like
big naturals. I actually
The opposite, I suppose.
yeah, the opposite. Yeah. Well, I guess Halibut was trying to master the entire session, and now Halibut's top surgery is done. Anyway, assuming the first part of Halibut saying "Where are we going?" is done, she looks to him and says, "It appears the building has started to crumble."
Oh god. Okay. He like holds his chest.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, she kind of helps him get up from his thing, like disconnects him from the IV drip and all of that. She knows this is not good for Halva, but the giant growing hole in the floor is probably not much better for him. So she's gonna help him get on the chair and immediately exit the room with the wheelchair.
Is Oliver feeling anything from this?
You feel awful. Take 1 body damage.
Okay.
Ignore armor.
He's coming apart like a Lego character glued together.
Just Halva hits zero on his body health, and you just see Halva like explode like when a Lego character dies in the video games.
You hear Christian and Hayden make the scream. You know the one.
You know the one. Yeah, no, Faust has to walk up to him and you start to
Reassemble him.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, it makes a sound.
Yeah, just but yeah, Faust is gonna start wheeling his ass out of the room and trying to leave the hospital, or well, get away from the giant hole that's growing on the floor. Are we like at the second floor or something? Third floor, fifth floor, 10th floor?
Yeah, you're on the 9th floor.
Christ. And where is Matro right now?
He's on the 8th floor.
Okay. So,
as you walk out, Hava, well, not you walk, as you're rolled out. You look above to, the ceiling, and you see no sprinklers.
Jesus Christ, what's this building made for?
most likely, well, considering the Federation most likely doesn't want anyone to know what's happening here, if something were to happen, they'd want no trace of it left. So, they didn't install any sort of fire safety, much to our disadvantage.
Faust, are you listening to yourself?
Faust just looks at him with this face of like... she doesn't say anything, she just looks at him like, Calva, you are literally in like war crime laboratory number 5.
That
Also, like, you're on like a shit ton of painkillers right now.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, Faust is just try and get comfortable and relax. She says, knowing it's a tall order, but oh well, she's gonna start. Okay, she's gonna look for a way out. There's definitely not some sort of fire exit. They can't take the elevator because that's just gonna probably get them killed. So, hey, Haliver, are you ready to just get rolled down the stairs?
Can I at least get Kane? Or he tries to get up. No, okay. Let's Hot Wheel this.
Yeah, no, Faust, he just saw Faust heading towards like the stairs, and it was just like, oh god. But yeah, no, Faust is gonna he's gonna open the door to the stairway and look down to see if maybe if anything, if they've installed like a ramp or some shit.
You know, I'm gonna spend another narrative point.
You know, if he didn't stitch me myself, I'd be asking why you're so confident these are going to hold together.
When you walk, so you open up this this emergency stairway, and in front of you is greeted a locked chain link door that blocks the actual like path down.
Faust lets out a very annoyed sigh. How's this door locked?
It's a normal lock, like a door one.
Like a padlock?
However, so like it is a spiral staircase, and it is not like covered at all. Like you could straight jump down to the very bottom and fall to it.
This fucking black site hospital is a nightmare, dude. All right, Faust, that's out
I
of
mean,
very
so
yes,
many
and
ways.
not just because of the OSHA violations.
Yeah, the ocean violations only add to this nightmare. Yeah, no, Faust is gonna take her gun. Very annoyed. She pulled out her gun, locks it. She's gonna shoot at the lock and then probably kick the door open to breach, basically.
Okay then. I'd like you to make me a firearms and tact roll.
A tact, which is a 4, a fire.
Can
I highly
Oliver
recommend.
assist in
I-
this and be like, wait, the lock's over there?
We got a 4 successes. It's okay.
Oh, never mind.
Or successes. Yeah, so Faust, you fire at it,
Mm-hmm.
and you hear bits of metal hit the walls. However, neither of you are harmed.
Cool. Yeah, and now she's gonna kick the door open.
You kick it open. You get onto the little flat part of the spiral staircase, the first bit, and then it will push Halava up to the first bit of stairs. Halava, you're looking down at it, and it sure does look a lot longer than you first thought it did.
Jesus.
Oh god, yeah, no.
Hold on, Faust. He kind of like I imagine he has like underwear and a shirt on, so he undoes like his medical.
No,
gown.
you don't have You have a medical gown. That's it.
Tie me with something. I don't want to fall off.
Fast is going to. Shit. What exactly am I wearing right now? Am I wearing my uniform or am I still wearing like my scrubs and shit?
It has been 13 hours since the operation. You're
I
in your
operation.
uniform.
Okay, yeah, Faust is gonna take her new fancy Titans jacket and just wrap it around Halibut nice and tight. Nice and tight. Do like a sailor's knot, basically.
Alright, he's
Yep.
gonna.
As far as everyone else can tell right now, Foss, the only way you are identifiable as a Titan is your pants and your black beret.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah, she takes her black beret out of her pocket and puts it on her head. She'll probably take the jacket when you're down the stairs. But yeah, no, Faust is gonna pop a wheelie with Haliva's wheelchair and start rolling him down as carefully as possible.
As carefully as possible. That's your precise wording?
Yes. Haliva, we need to grind.
Okay, then. Let me think.
So confused about what to do.
I'd like you to make me poise and maneuver.
Poise and a maneuver. I got a 7. poison maneuver. 4, 5, 3. Tony Hawk Pro Skater. You start seeing the points go up beneath Halva and Faust.
Yep. The camera zooms out on you, Faust and Halva, as Faust very slowly and gently brings you down step by step. Matra, the kid is right in front of you.
Right.
What do you do?
Well, gotta get the hell out of here. And the only two people who know what I've done are currently unconscious. So,
And they're probably gonna burn to death.
well, listen. I just not got that good of a punch. I don't want to overstate his effectiveness.
I don't know. You broke some ribs.
Yeah, and some fingers. It was maybe not the best moment of his life.
Equal
about it, though.
trade. Equivalent exchange.
I get slightly Matra gets slightly inconvenienced, hence the other guy may have a punctured lung. So you know.
Yeah, fuck that guy. He definitely deserved it.
So what are you gonna do with this kid, Matro?
Yeah.
Man, my current plan is I'm going to just try and Prussian fire drill my way through this one, and like I'll like motion for the kid, like come here, we got to get the hell out of here, and I'm going to like grab him by the back of the gown there and pretend like I'm marching them back to wherever the fuck they're supposed to be. I'm just going to try and make my way out of the building this way. Because again, not really a man with a lot of great plans, but it's not like it's mostly, you said most like the staff here are like regular Earth forces, not even necessarily Titans. I'm going to just try and find a fire exit, and then inevitably I'm going to find the same problem that everyone else did, but I don't know that yet. Because I would assume that this creepy ass hospital is built like a normal hospital, and that will be the first.
Because that's the reasonable thing to think,
right?
However, one of you between the years of 0083, actually no, 0080 and 0080 like 8, you should not expect competence from the Federation government.
That is true.
They thought they could Turk doctrine the space colonies.
Yeah. God, it's just straight up a bad plan, no matter who.
You dumbass. Anyways, so how do you approach this kid? You said you ab them?
Yeah,
Yes?
well, I'll like motion. It's like you. So yeah, because I don't want to just grab the probably already deeply traumatized kid. It's like, we've got to get out of here. Turn and say we've got to get out of here. I have an idea, but you're going to have to trust me. And like just play along with this. And basically,
anything you may continue describing your action to me.
No, that was basically my approach is going to be like at least somewhat informed by like their reaction to this, but I'm hoping by kick the shit out of these guards in front of them that buys me at least a modicum of their trust. we'll see. But yeah, that's what I'm going to go for. Is I'm basically just like going to try and bluff my way out of here, but I do need like the kid to cooperate on this.
Okay, so your attribute will be charm. You may choose from one of 3 social skills: expression, leadership at a -2, or performance.
Expression it is, because I'm real bad at the other ones. I mean, I'm real. This is not going to go well, but we'll see.
You have narrative points. You have a lot.
Oh, yeah. I would like to spend one to at least put myself up to 50% chances on this.
Very well. You're at 4 narrative points now.
Oh, womp womp. That was bad.
Would you like a reroll?
I would. I hate to be hogging these all, but I really need this to work. Otherwise, this is going to go disastrously. So I will, in fact, reroll that. That was worth it. That is a singular success now from multiple failures before.
So you reach out your hand, and the kid initially recoils, but you stop where you are. You don't move any closer forward, and then they slowly reach out back to you.
What's your name, kid? For Maras.
Listen, that implies a level of like paying attention that Matra doesn't necessarily have. He just wants the fuck out of here. Talking this out is not going to help with the immediate task at hand.
Okay, then I know you have the kid in tow.
All right.
Matro, you said you wanted to go to the fire escape, correct?
Yeah, I'm gonna look for one of those first.
I have a question. Left or right?
Let's go with left.
Very well then. You take a left, and you look around for a while as the smoke continues to get more and more suffocating. And you find a fire exit. You enter it. It is a chain link door that has been locked, then a spiral staircase. The staircase, as far as you can tell, is completely empty. There is only a door blocking you from going further down. However, if you were to, risk potentially falling 8 stories, you can climb around it.
Mm. I am trying to do this without getting detected. So kicking in doorways is probably not as helpful on that front. I think I might attempt the like clambering around, even though shit, that's gonna be tough for the bust up fingers.
Mm-hmm. Also, the kid
and the kid.
Natural. Reach.
Yeah. Let's try the brute force method first. I'm going to just like plant my feet and attempt to kick the door open first.
I'd like you to roll me grit. Grit. Fight.
Hooray, I get to use it. Hey, that is 2 success.
2 success. You run into it. You feel not the lock start to break. You feel the you like look at the door itself, and the actual handle starts to bend in where it's supposed to actually hold in. You test it again. It doesn't give.
I'm going to just try and kick it. Now, hopefully that weakened it a little bit.
You may attempt the same roll.
All right. That is a singular success.
A singular success. Very well done. You kick it and it gives. It gives like 2 inches. However, you look at the door handle itself, and it's no longer holding it in. You prop up the door a little bit since it's caved in, and gently slide it open.
Okay.
Poggers.
Lost. Oliver.
Yes, sir.
You've reached another door. And this time it's a solid steel door.
Oh, you're kidding me.
You've gone down about 4 flights.
Okay, steel door. What kind of lock mechanism does it have?
Um, as far as you can tell on this side, it looks like the handle lock, and then a deadbolt.
A handle lock and a deadbolt. So how exactly, through observation, would I assume this is unlocked by people just going through the stairs?
Yeah. There was also the door to go back into the hospital, like the regular hospital, and get out of the staircase. That is an option.
So it's a deadbolt. So it's basically like a regular, normal, usual one. Uh,
It is
yeah,
hefty.
shit. It's pretty hefty. All right. I'm gonna first attempt to once again break the lock and keep going down the stairs. And if that doesn't work, like Scooby Doo before Macho comes down, I'll see if I can maneuver back into the hospital proper.
So, wait. If I heard that right, you want to shoot the door open to get back into the hospital proper?
No, I want to try and break the steel lock, the steel door's lock, because it's a deadbolt, not too complicated. And actually, big funk here. Let me see. Let me check my stats real quick.
Actually,
That would take
let's.
too much time though. Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna just try and break the lock with my firearm again, and if that doesn't work, I'll just enter back into the hospital.
Hold on. Before we try doing that, we should probably at least give it a go. You got anything like any scalpels I could use as at my head as a lock picking? I used to do this back in high school.
She looks at Hal and she says, "Then it seems I'm gonna pull out a scalpel." Then it seems
You
we
may
may be
spend a
in luck.
narrative point to just have
Yeah, I'll spend a narrative point to have a lock pick if that's okay.
yes.
All right, then I'm gonna hand Hal the lock pick.
Oliver just like has her hairpin and like gives it to Oliver.
I mean, I don't think Faust
No,
really.
I think it's funny if Foss just straight up just has a lockpick.
That is funny.
You know what? Sure, yeah. She pulled out a actual fucking lockpick and just gives it to Halava with no explanation.
That might be a bit rusty with this. And he's like dead, like no questions asked, takes it. Like, yeah, no. He figures this is something Faust would have. One time he was like, Faust, do you have the 1997 edition of Sports Athlete magazine? She pulls it out of her pocket.
Just inconspicuous. Like, oh,
I know
wow.
all outcomes.
I know all outcomes, Halava. I knew you would ask this question.
He sort
Okay,
of
then.
preps his wheelchair against the door to try and unlock this thing.
I would like you.
I would like to help Halava stay steady while he's doing this by helping hold the wheelchair.
I'd like you to roll me tact. And let me think. Subterfuge.
Ah, god damn it, that was the one skill.
Yeah, no, I also looked at my stats and I was like, yeah, lock tricking would probably fall under subterfuge.
I was
I was about to say operate, but like, no, that's not right.
oh, could it also be engineer?
Let me look at the exact wording for engineer. I have the rule book up. Give me one moment. Engineer. Sure, I would say engineering. I'm going to give you a -2 because you said you were rusty.
Okay, -2. Okay, well, this isn't happening. 2.
Believe in the you who believes in me. I mean, believe in the me who believes in you.
Let me put it this way: failure will. You can't get through this door even if you fail.
Keen.
The thing that's going to cost you is time.
4.
Time is of the essence.
Yeah, I failed this.
Yep. So, Foss, Oliva, as you're working on this, the smell of smoke grows, and you can quite literally see stuff fall down the staircase,
Oh.
like from the roof.
Christ. They already. Alright, Faust starts to howl. It's just like.
Use your gun. Use your gun.
Yeah. Faust is just gonna pull up her gun. Hopefully, Hala's lock picking helped loosen the locks, and she's just gonna fucking fire into the thing as quickly as possible.
As quickly as possible?
I mean, yeah.
How many times do you pull the trigger?
I said I'd pull the trigger at least like 2 times when I first used the first lock, so I'm just gonna like, how many bullets does a usual pistol from the Federation have?
There is an answer to this.
I'm just gonna say you got like 3 rounds left right now.
All right, I'm gonna unload the rest of my rounds. I'm just gonna Fasta's gonna pull out her gun. She's gonna point at the lock, and she's just gonna start firing as precisely as possible.
I'd like you to roll me tact firearms -2.
Tact firearms minus.
Failure will not stop you from going through the door. There's a different consequence.
Oh God. Hell yeah. Whew, thank God. I got a 5, so that would be 3 successes.
3 successes. You open the door. You get this door sucker open. The handle lock. You only put 1 into that, and it isn't completely gone. Faust, you take the butt of the pistol and you knock it out of its socket.
Boom. I'm gonna open the door, and I'm once again going to now start wheeling Halava. A little quicker than usual, but still try to be careful. Wheel Halava down the staircase.
If I'm gonna be real honest, Fast, it's I'd I'd rather get a little bit bruised up than dead by the fire. I'd rather die by the blood loss than the fire at this point.
Wait. Please repeat.
I'd rather take my chances with the blood loss than the smoke.
Faust says, if that's what you wish, she's just gonna start going downstairs.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Oliva, I'm going to spend a narrative point. You feel your stitches start to come open a little bit.
Bad idea, bad idea.
As Faust is barreling down this stairway very quickly.
He is just like holding onto his chest, like, oh god.
Like, owie! It's okay. I'll stitch you back up when we get back to the.
Yeah, Halava, you look down when you reach your second flat area of the staircase. You have gone down 1 flight of stairs. You notice that you are in fact bleeding.
We're getting an issue, Faust. I think my judgment probably wasn't the best in my current state.
She looks at the chest and she like clicks her tongue and she's gonna. Have you heard anybody?
You've heard things on the other side of the door, not in the stairwell.
All right. Fuck it. Yeah, Faust is going to, with stairwell falling apart and Halva's stitches now open, she's gonna open the door back into the hospital with Halva. Just
You see panicking white coats shepherding around what you can see is like 5 or so people in gowns of varying ages, no older than 19 at the oldest, and at the youngest around 11.
yeah, Faust is
A pair of hard suits. And they look at you. And then the hard suits immediately try to seize Halava.
Faust. Okay, I'm gonna say Faust should have her identification on her, right?
Correct.
Okay, and these are regular Federation forces, right? Just
Correct. And
confirm.
you severely outrank them.
Okay, Faust is gonna pull out her identification card and fucking like flash them with her identification of Captain Faust or Federation Titans and says like, this one is under my care as my squad mate.
Understood, Nam, but our orders are to bring them to rally a point B.
Rally point B. She thinks to herself. She's just like, that's fine. You can escort me and the rest of the people here.
Very well then, ma'am. Follow our lead.
Faust is gonna take the wheel because honestly, like, sure, they could maybe try and make a break for it. Well, honestly, I mean, they've kind of like tangled with the idea of ditching, but like so far, it's just like we should probably get out of the hospital, even if we need to have help to do it.
Faust, you have a really good memory, and you did look at the
The escape
like
route.
schematics of this building.
Mm-hmm.
You notice something. You're not
What?
walking towards like one of the walls of the hospital. You're walking towards the center.
Rally point B, the center of the hospital. In this point
Yes.
of day, at this time of the year, localized entirely within this hospital. All right, I'm gonna try.
Wherever they're taking you, it's not outside.
It's not outside. If I were to guess, it's probably to get shot. So Faust is going to let the guards get ahead of her as they're like, "Okay, man, follow us." She's gonna let them do that. And wait a minute, she's actually gonna save them. Just a moment. I need to make sure the patient's wounds are okay. She's gonna tell them to go ahead and she'll catch up with them. She's gonna pretend to check how. Well, she's gonna check how those wounds. Yeah, see how bad they are.
It's starting to bleed.
Right.
What's the word? Like you've torn open the wound. So it is starting to bleed freely. It's not gushing quite yet.
Okay, Faust is gonna take her coat and she's gonna now, instead of wrapping it to like secure him to the wheelchair, she's going to wrap him around just wrap the coat around his chest to kind of slow the bleeding. And with that, and
I'd
presumably
like
the guards
to roll me poise and medicine.
Ooh. Crap. Ugh. Not good. I needed a 4. I got a 9.
Would you like a narrative point?
How many narrative points do we have?
3.
Sure.
Very well then.
Oh my god. Hell yeah, I needed that. I got a 4. All right, beats it. Hell yeah.
Yep, and it's slowing things down. All of it still hurts though.
Why aren't we going with the group?
Yep, and then you get on the move again because they stop to watch you do this.
Okay, wait. So they stop to watch us do this. She's just like, they're moving us not towards an exit. They're moving us to the center of the elevator. Okay.
And then as soon as you're done, get moving again.
Okay, she's gonna get moving. Shit.
And you said you were gonna stick at the back of the pack and try to wander off.
Try and wander off and make a break for it. Or if anything, just see if I can spot anybody slightly suspicious, even if it's not Master. I'd just be like, holy shit, it's the guy I saw a lighter, it's the arsonist.
What the hell have we gotten ourselves into?
This is the point we ask these questions?
Exactly. Yeah, no,
You didn't ask this 4 years ago.
Okay.
4 years
Anyway,
ago. Okay, yeah.
Anyway, Faust just looks at him and she's just like, the consequences of Federation greed and our own, or Faust's own. She kind of looks sad. But yeah, she's gonna stick to the back of the group, follow, see if she could spot anybody suspicious, and tell them, "Oh my God, the arsonist." But if not, I think I'll just try and make a run for it. So, what exactly, as I'm walking by?
I would like you to roll me poise, stealth, pressure,
Shut up,
plus
pressure.
1. Yeah, pressure.
I don't have pressure.
Wait, don't you have telepathy?
I do. Am I supposed to have pressure?
Yeah, they stay the same. It's that you get 2 things. You get telepathy and you get pressure.
Bruh. Okay. Well, it never showed up.
What happened to your group?
It didn't. It didn't. The thing. It didn't. It doesn't have the calculations on it.
That's not right. It should.
So Okay. Wait. How do I?
Just
How do I?
copy and paste telepathy in a cell and put it in pressure.
Okay.
It's identical.
Okay. So telepathy, pressure. Cool. All right. So you said poise, stealth, pressure, plus 1.
I believe I said plus 1.
I'll beat the plus 2. Hell yeah. I got a 6. So 2 success.
2 successes. And you successfully fade from the group
Into the shadows.
down a hallway.
Okay.
Vost, I'll,
Mhm.
I have a question. You're very close to the closest part of the building. You can either go left towards the east-based wall, or you can go right towards the west wall.
Okay, so you said I basically memorized the building schematics, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much going to be equal either way.
Oh, okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
If this is supposed to be a hospital, won't they have a sort of stairway ramp that makes itself downward a little bit bigger on the side of the building? Because this is also a shady-ass hospital, so they may not have that, and I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about.
Quite sure what you're talking about.
Okay, he's playing Project Nimbus.
Let me see if I can... So
Lost you go left or right.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
This has major consequences.
Okay. Where exactly was the group headed? The group we broke off. Were they? I know you said they're heading towards the center of the hospital, but like, were they doing it through the left side or the right side?
Thing is, like, when you broke off from them, you're basically right where you needed to be. You saw an elevator, and that's about it before you left them.
like at the center of the hospital?
Yes.
Okay, then. Okay. Tired.
Mm-hmm.
Deliberation. Do we go right is always right, or should we try and go left?
Uh, how many fingers am I holding up?
Uh, 3.
What, 3? Oh, that was between 1 and 2. I get
1 plus 2 equals 3. So technically,
I like to
I'm
think
go
right.
forward.
I think you're like having a goober moment while this is happening.
Painkillers and blood loss are a hell of a combination.
He figures that by holding up Faust, and Faust is just like, Halifa, I should be asking you that question. All right.
You know, and you're asking this in the burning hospitals. You're trying to, fucking escape.
Yeah. Okay.
Listen, going the right way has gotten us this far, so let's go left.
Hell yeah. Actually, I have a question. Where was the staircase exactly that we exited from?
Sufficiently far away.
Left or right?
Behind.
Fuck it. Okay, let's go left.
Very well then. You encounter no one.
Hell yeah. You were right. You were right, Giant. Let's go. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Left.
Excellent.
I was just being poetic. Oh god, the pain.
The hell of vomits. All right.
Okay then, Matro. You are walking about, and you're walking. You actually no, you're not walking. You, if I remember correctly, you get down the stairwell, and you find a very hefty metal door. You're currently on the 5th floor.
There's been doors leading back into the hospital proper from
Yeah,
this
on every
stairwell.
every single one.
Okay, I'm just gonna listen at the closest door here because I'm wondering about trying to cut across rather than like continue force our way through this, because presumably Metro finds this weird that there's a fire and he's heard like there's been no one else evacuating. So that's a bit weird.
You have been hearing people. You haven't been hearing people in this stairwell.
This stairwell.
So you put your ear to the door, and you hear someone yell, "Oh, where the hell is D93? We can't let her get outside."
I'm just gonna like look down at the kid. Is there any reaction from that?
Terror, absolute abject terror.
Gotcha. So this door that's blocking the way down, it's not like the chain link one where it's possible to clamber around.
Yeah, no.
Bullet dents on it.
No, you were in 2 different stairwells, because if you were in the same stairwell, you two would have encountered each other.
Yeah, I would have.
Oh,
I would have
I
heard
thought-
someone emptying the magazine at the very least.
Be like, what the fuck?
You do know if you failed either of those, I would have rolled to see. I would have you roll a tiebreaker roll. Whoever lost, would have got hit by shrapnel.
Hell yeah, we're good.
I'm not sure which
Which would
one
be
of those
very
would have
bad.
been worse.
Which would be extremely bad for Holiva.
Yes, but also
Terrible.
having our only able-bodied person hit with shrapnel isn't good either.
It was a lose-lose scenario, but we're goaded. So
Yeah, Maxwell, what do?
Yeah, trying to think here because I don't want to try and open fire here because somebody's going to come investigate gunshots is my assumption.
Yes, and you are noticing pieces of the ceiling from the stairwell start to fall down.
Lovely. Is there in this like staircase? Are there been anything? Hold on, wait a second. I was gonna ask questions. Like, this is what plot points are for.
Yes.
Let's suppose there's like convenient break in case of emergency fire acts anywhere down these stairs. Is there?
Not down these stairs. But you know where there might be one?
I'm gonna guess back inside.
In the hallway.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna like listen to the door and hopefully wait until like I don't hear voices right outside, and then open it and like take a quick look, see what I can see.
I'd like you to make me a 4 down on a d6.
Okay. I rolled a 1.
You hear voices, people screaming about D93. And eventually you hear it quiet down. You can hear some footsteps, but they don't seem super close.
Okay. I'm gonna like motion the kid to stay like out of line of sight when I open this door and just whisper to him to stay here, and going to at least open the door a crack to see if I can look
Can't
and
see any.
see into the hall.
And the only people who ever show up is people way down the hall running into a different hall.
And I will quickly step into the hallway and start searching for something I can use to like try and pry at this lock. Because I don't think I'm going to succeed in kicking this one down. It looks way too substantial, so I need something with more.
So you said something about a narrative point.
Yeah.
Oh God! He's gonna use a narrative point.
You currently have 2 narrative points. Would you like to spend one?
Yes. Then I need to stop spending them like a drunken sailor on leave.
You walk out this door and you're thinking to yourself, it's anything. And your eyes slowly go from left to right. And you look right next to the door. And there it is. Break in case of emergency. It's an axe.
The one safety regulation.
That they follow.
It's like a mini
yoink.
hate axe.
Oh man, that'd be incredibly handy for this.
It's 2-handed with a nice wooden handle. Red. It's hefty looking.
All right.
Hey,
I will
Faust!
take that, and then try to find where the best one, because I'm figuring I've just used the back end of it to like swing it into the frame here, and then try and pop the door.
I'm gonna spend a narrative point.
Okay.
So you hear the skid of boots. And you hear courage yell out to you, sir, as she runs over while you're still in this hallway.
Ah.
Asher, you have to gaslight gatekeep girl boss, keep the tradition alive.
I mean,
You have to gaslight gatekeep the girl boss.
It's
I'll
true.
like immediately
True.
wave her over like Tenant Hampson. Perfect timing.
Well, do you know where Halava and Faust are? Or they keep saying
Nope.
they're missing.
Trying to find them. Help me with this door. And I'm just going to not explain the presence of kid if I can get away with it. It's like what's happening? I'm escaping a burning building. Ask me no important questions.
How Courage's gonna get shot and executed when she gets to the center of the hospital, dude. Oh no.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
that's why I don't intend to go into the center of this hospital.
Yeah, no, the center of the hospital. When I heard that, I'm like, that's ominous. that's not good. Oh no, the lieutenant, the captain, and the first lieutenant are gone. We burned to death.
So, you walk back into the stairwell, and you notice Courage immediately stopped to stare at the kid. As you walk up to the door, I'd like you to make me a grit and melee, Matro.
Oh.
Okay.
If you want to spend narrative points, this is the time. You will only get one shot at this.
I got 3 success on this. It's about as good as I could reasonably have hoped for, to be fair.
I highly suggest you use the narrative point, not because I have any insider knowledge, but because I just have a gut feeling.
I think it'd be funny. You are presumably fighting Courage. I'm sure Courage just rolled like 1,500 successes. But let's just see what happens. It's up to you.
That's not actually the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Metro,
Well,
you slam this axe into the lock, and you dent it to hell. However, you have made an extremely loud noise. They're going to be here very soon.
Wait, as soon as I swing, I'm going to take the axe and pass it to Courage. Lieutenant, get this door open.
Not the you don't. I thought you already rolled for the 3 successes.
Oh,
the
did it
door
actually work? I thought
Yeah.
I thought it only jammed. It's like, yeah, let's go.
open?
I
You
don't feel like
toss
staying
the
in a
axe-
burning building any longer.
Hey, Courage, hold this. You toss the axe to her and fucking book it.
Honestly, yes, I still would.
So you book it.
Yeah. Well,
Are you trying to run away from Courage?
No.
I think you
I
should throw the
I think here's a good question for you. So and you perhaps know that every single time you put your trust in someone, they have failed you, except for Courage. Courage has always been your loyal subordinate, who's basically done everything you've ever said. You also
lapdog.
know that she does everything a superior officer will basically. She will do anything a superior officer tells her. Do you trust her in this moment?
Yes. I would trust Courage right now. Mostly, I trust her not to ask too many questions. So if I hand her an axe and there's more doors in the way, I'm going to have her deal with. This is my plan.
Oh no, what I'm trying to ask is are you going to make her accomplice to this entire thing?
I prefer to use the phrase "unwitting accomplice" because she, as far as I know, would have no reason to suspect I'm doing anything. Not on the level.
Illegal.
However, my question is, what is your expectation should she find out?
I mean, she'll be pissed, and reasonably so. But I feel like helping rescue a kid from whatever the fuck this place is a good enough reason that Matcher's not really going to think about the consequences too hard on that one, about how he's going to explain this one to Courage if he has to.
Very well then.
And it's kind of the classic thing of if I don't tell her, she's not actually complicit. So if this all goes to shit, it's not, on her. She's as far as things are going right now, she's doing everything you should reasonably expect of an Earth Federation officer.
Very well then. So you throw the axe at Courage, and she picks it up, and you're running down this stairwell. And she asks, "So who's the kid?"
No idea, but I'm not going to leave a kid in a burning building.
you to roll me poison performance.
Performance. Oh, this is going to go well. Ah, so I need a 3. And I rolled a 10.
Oh,
So that's 7 degrees of suckitude.
very well then. Then Courage mentions they said something about like three of the like patients were missing.
We'll
Something
deal with
about a what's the word, or like basement escape that they want to take them through.
Sure. A basement escape.
Well, we're on our way down, so that's we're heading in the right direction then. Maybe we'll find
I'd like you to roll me. What's your leadership at?
it's only 1. I'm actually not a very good leader, as the entire campaign has proven.
Poison leadership.
Poison leadership.
Also, your poise must be fucking pathetic.
It's a 3.
Oh, you had no performance, don't you?
Yeah, no. None at all.
You better have knocked that pep. Your social skills are getting a real workout.
Right? So that's 2 failure. I got a 6, needed a 4.
Be right back.
It's funny because I rarely have had to actually make social check skills, so they've never actually gotten. Most of them have not actually gotten better over the course of the campaign.
Wait, even empathy?
My empathy has gotten a little better, but I've been lucky with it because I think I had a 2 and it's become a 3 over the course of the campaign, and that's I think the only time it's moved.
How about that?
My good luck is destroying me now.
So, yeah, it's all like coming to haunt you in this very specific moment.
Yep.
So, you get out, and Courage says, "But Colonel, Zhenya said that we may needed to be at that checkpoint rally point.
Not going to be able to keep up this charade very much longer, or probably the next 10 seconds at this point, considering how I've been rolling with this and just.
And you hear Courage say, as she looks down, as she stopped at the bottom of the stairwell to look at this kid. Ed, are we making a run for it? Yeah, you notice the grimace on Courage as the two conflicting responsibilities.
Conflicting things happen. Courage, there are sometimes orders that it is indefensible to follow. Can you say anything you've seen in this hospital lives up to the ideals of the Earth Federation?
She says immediately no.
We have drawn ourselves very deep into something we shouldn't have, and I am trying to salvage something out of it. Maybe it's just my own pride at not being caught up in this. I recommend you go back and look for Halva and Faust, and for your sake, you never saw me today since we split up in the hallway. Like, God, that would have been hours ago. I'm trying to remember the actual timeline on that. I really don't want to.
It is currently like 4 a.m. right now.
Yeah, because I'm trying to remember what time we like first Scooby-Dooed our way through this this hospital looking for the other two. It's like,
Matro, I would like you to roll me charm and leadership on a -3.
let's see how much I fail this by. Because the threshold is 1.
Actually, no, it's remember, 2s are always successes.
Oh, well, you know what's not a success? A 9.
This roll, yeah, I know. Unless you want to somehow re-roll and like get that 3%.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Then Courage looks at you with a very hard look. He says, "No, sir. I go where you go."
Hmm.
You haven't led me astray so far.
This is not a good time to be following. Yeah. Following me. This is going to be the very least the death of our careers, and very possibly something much worse.
Then she stops to look at you dead in the eyes, "Sir, I have killed people for you. I think I can handle it."
Understood. Thank you.
She
Oh
nods.
boy.
You know, Courage row number 2, getting courage and the shit.
Whoops.
Whoops, indeed. So you walk out onto the base floor, like first floor of the building. You have to figure out a way to get out, and you have to actually get away. How do you do that? Well, you're thinking. Faust, Halava. What was your plan on leaving? You were also at the ground floor.
We didn't really think of how exactly we were going to get out of here. But- I mean, we're at the ground floor, right?
Yeah.
And I assume everyone else went to the ground floor, as in the guards, the labs, the patients.
Yep. Or they're very quickly exiting the building.
Via this center basement thing, whatever.
No, you see, like lab coats and normal guards and like Federation officers and some civilian types leaving out to like normal fire exits.
Okay. So it's probably only the patients that are getting evacuated through this basement to a safe base.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Courage.
Courage, you.
No, sorry. Fast. It's the brain damage. I'm sorry.
You don't have brain damage.
The blood loss.
That's you two are starting to fail.
Sorry, I felt like we were repeating her name for the past few. Okay, this is a serious moment.
I thought you were just having a fucking new type moment, to be honest.
Which you could have. I also thought I'm just thinking of instead of Foss saying Camille, it's just all of us saying courage.
Yeah, no, fuck it. Alva, have your new type move. Come on, do it.
Where are
Yeah,
they?
keen awareness, telepathy. Halava.
Can I keen awareness telepathy?
Halava actually currently has a higher new type rank than you.
So telepathy is just my new type rank +2, correct? Or not my new
No,
type rank.
it should stay the same. You're a cyber new type 2.
Okay, so that's that would be 3 + 3 + 2, so 2 failures.
Would you like to reroll?
Honestly, considering everything, I don't know how important this will be in the long run.
You don't?
Okay, so I don't exactly know what the new type moment is going to be, but yes, I'll reroll.
Very well then.
If that's okay with everyone.
Please do.
Appropriate for
That's a 5. That's a 6.
So that is what?
That is 3 failures. Worse than the last one.
Very well then.
Wait, you said it was a 3 + 3 + 2.
Yeah, 3 + 3 + 2, 8. And I rolled a 10 on the first roll and 11 on the second.
Oh.
Good
Ah.
grief.
Unfortunate.
All right. All
Lost.
right, what happens? Yeah.
You may make the same roll.
Okay. Keen awareness and telepathy.
Yes.
Actually, we can roleplay this as Holliver having a cyber new type moment, like he just gets this awful pain in his head.
And yeah, now Faust can maybe soothe him and also like see what he was trying to do and does. So keen awareness. Where's my awareness at? Fuck, I can't. There. 5 + 1. So that would be an 11. I got a 6. So that would be 6 successes.
Very well then, Faust. You know, you just get a gut feeling.
Okay.
You need to go directly forward.
All right. I guess we'll act this out.
Like, but if they see me in the gown, won't they?
You know, you say that Hava. This Faust is like seemingly like acting on autopilot. And like you yell at her for like 3 minutes while she's rushing you down these hallways. Then, Matro, you're running. And where exactly have you been running to? Yeah, what's your escape plan, buddy old pal?
I'm trying to find like. I don't want to be bailing out like the front doors or like any of the. Basically, I'm gonna try and find like my way into the. That's what I'm looking for. Like, try to find like a loading dock, something like basically the like storage side of wherever it is, because you have to be able to move things in and out. I'm hoping that wouldn't be as highly trafficked of an area. And basically, the plan is just to like slip out of the building and get into the like streets and just get the fuck away from here, and hopefully lose ourselves in the like confusion of the hospital evacuation and if there's like a emergency service response.
Very well then. Find it. Macho, you're running around a corner, and then you see a wheelchair pop right in front of you with Halava and Faust.
Uh-oh. So what exactly is Faust feeling right now?
You felt like what's the word? You were given a thread, so you just kept tugging, and it led you to here, where you needed to be.
Faust stops the wheelchair as she turns to look at Courage, Matro, and the Good Child. She just says,
Dakar 93.
yeah, the car 93. And she just kind of looks to Hallam and she says, "It appears this is where I was being. It appears this is where we were being led."
Actually, for the past minute, you've seen Oliver, like, as you got closer and your feeling sort of grew and intuition, like, your intuition grew, like his head, he's just, like, holding his head and just completely silent, leaning against the wheelchair's armrest.
Faust kind of places a hand on his shoulder and she just says, and I assume she can feel this mental anguish from Halava, right?
Yeah, Metro. You and Courage are looking at this very weird moment where, like, what's the word? Your two wingmates, this kid, are showing very strange looks that you can't exactly decipher.
Oh yeah. I guess Faust would also be sensing it from the kid as well.
I'm not gonna lie, this is just the capstone to probably the strangest day of Metro's life.
What the that's just like I can't even be mad. What the fuck is happening anymore?
Technically, this it is a new day. Strangest 24 hours, definitely though.
It's the worst 24 hours, that's for sure.
Metro, you were also fucking dead tired. It's 4 a.m.
I assume, well, actually, Courage, I mean, House and Helva are probably the most well rested considering they were snoozing before this.
Yes.
This is why you should catch your Z's before committing arson, Metro.
Uh,
But yeah, Faust is just sharing these strange looks as she looks to the kid, and she kind of then just like motions to Metro. She says, "We need to start moving."
Agreed. We need to get the hell out of here and as far from here as possible.
I love how we planned, how we thought this was going to be this big dramatic. Like, why did you do this? Blah blah blah. And then it's just,
There's still time for drama. Don't worry.
that's true. That's true. Metro, the fucking. You remember that scene in Modern Warfare 3 where, like, you open the door as Yuri to go down the stairs and it turns you around and punches you down the stairs? We don't have stairs, but I'm imagining something like that.
It's a good
know,
thing we
I-
didn't end up down the same staircase, is what you're saying.
Funnily enough, there actually is a small set of stairs right next to the ramp to like move cargo from. So you can actually push someone down the stairs. It's only like 4 steps, but you can do that.
However, I trusted you. I thought I could too. So why the bloody hell does Makarov know?
I'm just thinking Macho is like, who the fuck is Makarov?
Helicopter comes down. It's Faust, like giving a handshake to Oliver. No, like to Courage and Metro.
Good. That's one last loose end. It's like, we have the kid. We have to get out of here. Good. That's one last loose end.
Colonel Jen just says to the 4 of you.
Good. That's one last good end. Just caps all of us.
Hell of a way to end the
hell-
campaign.
That'd be
Anyways,
good. Yeah, Faust
you,
should move to where they're heading.
you see a like I'm not sure what kind of van is. It's like it's one of those white vans where like there is no like rear view window. It is unmarked.
Free candy. Free candy on the side.
The exact kind of truck that genre of dude.
Yeah.
None of you have keys. Courage
All right.
immediately looks at Halava.
Faust.
Yeah,
Actor.
Halva, our resident ne'er-do-well.
Well, I mean, actually, it was technically Faust. Faust just gave him the instructions. So now that Faust isn't drunk and is very much locked the fuck in, he's just gotta hand the wheelchair over to either Metro or Courage, whoever feels like holding it. He's gotta go to the truck. There's no way to open this with being quiet. So yeah, she's just gonna
You have a
smash the
lockpick.
window. I mean, I do. I could
Yeah.
try to use it. All right, I'm gonna. Okay, so this is a car, right?
Yeah, what's the word? Discretion is key right now.
All right. So Faust is going to take the lockpick. She's going to look at the car, recognize the model. She's done this. She's going to use the knowledge she has of her engineering to basically, help her with the lockpicking.
Very well done. So, I'd like you to make me keen engineering. You all feel a sudden shake in the building, and dust falls ever so slightly from the ceiling.
Keen and engineer, you said?
Yes.
Keen, engineer, 4, and I got a 6. Well, no, a 7, so that'd be 3 successes. So yeah, while the dust settles, us is just keeps on picking that
And you
lock.
open it. It pops open.
Us open
You're
the
in.
door. All right, she's gonna detach the hood and now hot wire the car.
I would like you to make the same roll. Would you like to spend any narrative points on this?
No, actually, because I beat it.
Very well then. Macho, Oliver. You hear the engine roar to life.
Faust is going to pop open the back of the van. She's going to say, put Halva and the child in here.
Get the child first. I have enough strength to get myself.
Oh, I was just gonna grab courage and just toss
Yeah,
your wheelchair in.
Oliver, as you say that, courage picks you up princess style.
With the wheelchair?
Yes, she's very strong.
Oh, this works too.
I like that. I like to imagine this is literally, you get caught off. I have enough strength. Oh, okay. Just cut off midway
Courage
through
is
my courage.
Yeah, let's be real. Courage is like a mound of meat.
So
She's huge in every way.
Well, before she does that, Faust is actually going to take her bloody jacket from, she's going to take her jacket just in case. Actually, no, because it's slowing the bleeding, so she'll just rely on her ID.
It is still kind of attached to the wheelchair, so...
No, we got rid of that.
Yeah, we tied it to you specifically, so you could not be bleeding as bad.
Also, I just realized this, that we went through a hospital and at no point did we try and grab any medical gear for Alma.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. It's fine. Well, the building was on fire, so
that's
anyway.
That's a good point.
Time was of the essence. Anyway, Faust motions to Macho. Macho getting back.
As you all get in, Macho, you are in shotgun. You notice on the radio a CD that says "My Mix" with another "My" crossed out.
Okay, so here's what my thought process is, right? Macho, I feel like it would be better for Courage and Faust to be on the front of the car where people can see in case somebody pulls them over. Because they're both Titans, so...
I don't know. Macho still outranks you. He's only been around for a little bit now.
All right. Okay, so Faust will get in the driver's. Macho gets the shotgun. Courage, Halva, and the child can sit in the back.
I mean, I gotta know what this mixtape does.
What is this mixtape?
Actually, before Metro leaves for shotgun, Halva's going to be real quick. Before anything happens, Metro. Sorry about the Jeep.
I mean, if it hadn't been for the fact that Metro already forced you to learn to swim in a filthy irrigation canal, I'd feel bad about this now.
Wait.
But now he's had the he already had his revenge on that one. It's yeah, the pool. It's sorry about that. It's don't worry about it, buddy. That's all forgiven. I reveal the pool.
We just follow. It's all forgiven. Let's just get out of here.
Will I reveal the pool?
I feel like there
It'd be a great moment. I feel like that'd be a great response.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Sure,
start
just
with
like
the pool. Yeah, I'm sorry about the pool. And just carries on.
Oh, you did.
Although
All
you
right, so
you have no idea what he's talking about. What pool?
Oh, he's just very
Faust.
confused.
All right, Faust is like, get in, as she's in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
So what's this mixtape?
Does anyone put it in?
Oh, for sure.
Faust looks at Macho like, what are you doing?
Gotta act casual.
You put it in. It's Beethoven. You go to the next song. It's 80s hip hop. Next, it is death metal.
Faust is getting the car ready to leave as Matt is going through the playlist. Like, what's a good escape song? Give me
Then you go next, and it is it's what you generously call beeps and boops. Like there's electronic music. You know what that is. This is not that.
This is weirdly arousing.
And
What a strange thing to say.
yeah, Courage looks at you, Hollow, and just says,
It's
I
not-
think you're on too many painkillers right now. You should just rest. As this is it's not even a weirdly slow song. It's a weirdly quiet one. There is not enough sound here, what you would traditionally call a song. It's weirdly ambient. And for the last song, you hear a pop song from when you were in Academy Metro. You know,
One of the
8
old
years ago, 10 years ago, and then it loops back again.
This is undoubtedly the worst mixtape I've ever heard of.
Faust is kind of just staring at him this whole time, just just giving the live Faust reaction.
Wait, one.
All right, Macho, your pick. You put in the mixtape. You gotta pick the song for our daring escape. Exactly. Yes, that gift exactly. Oh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. After going through that, it's I think we'll just skip the music at this point.
You go to I'm just thinking yes. Let's try the radio.
You put on the radio. It's
all in French.
No, that makes sense, I suppose.
All right, Faust is gonna put pedal to the metal, or pedal to the metal in a stealthy way.
You briskly leave. You go underneath a tunnel. Then you come out of there's a light, and it tells you to drive forward, then stop. But it's just a wall in front of you.
All right, I'd like to use my big smart brain to try and see what this is about.
Then, after you have driven forward, you feel the ground shake a little bit, and the sign starts to slowly descend. And then suddenly, you are in a car wash, an empty car wash.
Oh.
And the car wash is telling you to go forward.
Wait, what? We went through a car wash.
No. You went up an elevator and now you're in a car wash.
Oh, okay. Conspicuousness. That's kind of like she's also a bit like, huh? And she leaves the car wash in their new stolen Federation unmarked, newly washed car van with a child, with several defected soldiers and a child in the back.
Yep. And like you have made a clean breakaway.
A clean
Yeah.
breakaway, you say?
Yes.
Ba-dum-bum.
One problem. There is one very big problem.
Pipe bomb.
What the fuck are you going to do now?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, Faust is going to now, as they break away, pull into a inconspicuous alleyway and just stop the car as she lets out a sigh of relief. Because, wow.
You see the curtain that separates the back end from the driver's compartment swap over in those carriages. Where are we?
In Dakar, the city proper.
I'm not sure.
That's right. You look back, and on the seat again, right next to the kid, it looks like Courage was playing goldfish with the little kid.
Just average defector things.
Well, it seems like a reasonable thing to do.
You were driving around for like a good hour. It's like 5 a.m. now. The sun is starting to rise.
You start hearing Tobey Gundam start like.
You know that hit from like 8 years ago. Actually, no, 5 years ago.
5 years ago after the war.
No, it's during the war. It's a big patriotic song. It's a war song.
One thing, we probably got to ditch this vehicle quickly because somebody's gonna, figure out that it's missing and that we're missing. And I don't know what we're gonna do. Really was not planning on this when I started my day, a day and a half ago.
It's like don't more any of us. At least up until this part.
Yeah. Actually, that reminds me. This now that we've escaped, imminent death by fire.
Oh,
Gonna turn to Matra and Halva. What the fuck was happening in there?
the match is like, oh yeah, we escaped death. Turns to Faust and Helva. So
I have questions.
I have questions like, what the hell was happening in there? And if you have any inkling of what the hell you were signing up for with this?
Faust sighs and leans into her seat. She knew this was going to answer. She can't exactly. Every time that Master tends to ask Faust a question, even when it comes to like some other things, Faust tends to usually give him like, "I'll answer that later. You don't worry about it. You probably would," stuff like that, like dodging the question essentially. But she's just like, they were attempting to artificially create new types for war.
Just like
Just like what
we
the
saw.
And you
Understood.
signed up for this? Pointing at Halva.
I mean, if there's anybody responsible for what's happening, isn't it? He sort of looks down the three of us.
I think it's two of us, really.
No,
Unless you
at
wanna
that,
drag Turgid.
actually,
Unless you want to drag.
what
Unless you want
the
to drag
hell are
Turgid
you
into this,
talking about?
because technically she was on the ship. So unless you want to drag Turgid. Oh well. Oh wait, no. I think I get.
You
Where
didn't tell Courage shit though.
I think I get where Halva's coming from. It's like the Metro being like, "Hey, just keep on the down low" or some shit like that. All right, let's see what Halva has to say.
No, let's see what Metro has to say. They've implied that you are somehow responsible.
That's exactly. It's like, what the hell are you talking about? Like,
Huh?
this will be met with righteous indignation.
How dare you question if I'm a morally good character? All right. Faust is also a bit. What do you like, huh? The three of us. What? All right.
Oh, that's the worst. Oh, the timing.
Oliver sort of just leans.
Perfidious people living in the same house.
That's Captain. That's Colonel Genya knocking on the back of the van. He somehow found them.
Yeah, you open it up. It's Lennon Penny Bun. No, it's Max Cohen. He's here with a gun.
I thought they couldn't get any weirder. I was wrong.
I thought that they could
That's a joke. That's a joke, though.
It's like it's like the door opens back, Cohen. It's like you're now the accent is interested in you. We get fucking bagged and taken over to access.
No, no one does.
We all saw what happened there, and yet we kept the data out of curiosity or other means.
Before you say anything, Palava, when you say we kept the data, Courage Edge pivots on her foot, walks right next to you, puts her face in front of your face, and a finger right into finger as well, says, "What do you mean, we? You didn't tell me shit."
Nobody's blaming you, Courage, but I had it in my fucking hand. I could have talked Faust out of it. I could have done something, anything, and look what is happening. Look at the consequences. Look who they're putting in there. He points to the kid. I had to do something. I have to. This is my fault, Courage. I have to do something. I have to know that there's some good that's going to come out of this. You see him leaning against his wheelchair, like just edge of his seat.
What are we here for?
Also, yeah, we did the three of us. Like, Metro also doesn't have a clue because he did not want to know. Was told it was something terrible, and we decided we're going to bury it. Is as far as
action through inaction.
Okay, two of us.
I just like three of us, and it's like everyone's like doing some math.
Even Faust is just like, huh?
Sorry, we just had this little group thing going, and so I kind of.
Sorry, I'm sorry. The blood loss and the painkillers are really fucking me up right now.
I'm like completely out of it.
I saw too fast.
Hey, Faust, why are there two of you in the seat?
Matro's going to like look at the back where there's the kid with the Go Fish cards, and like then back at Hal, who's like presumably still bleeding through. What do you mean this is your fault? Our fault? What
Faust will
the
speak up.
fuck
She
did you
says,
find on that ship?
Faust will speak up. We found corpses on that ship, and data containing the cause of those corpses. Sorry, what was the institute called again? That does research. The Flanagan. She's like, the Flanagan Institute was researching attempts to artificially create new types in order to use their Psychomu weaponry. Needless to say, what we saw on that ship didn't have good results. But we were able to find the data on those experiments. She sighs and she says, Faust made a copy of it. It's okay. That was the data that Haliva and I were concerned about after our one patrol while you were out of commission. The Xeon Genesis project.
Matro, you're thinking about yesterday. 1 p.m. Looking through the files. You see Genesis, you remember Genesis 1 and Genesis 2.
Ah. So this is your fault. And he'll like say this, like motioning to the pair of them.
She nods. She's like, Faust cannot deny it. Faust gave the data. Perhaps back then. What year is it? 0084 or 85?
84 right now, it's July.
Okay, she says 4 years ago, when Faust gave that data. Perhaps Faust believed that the Federation wouldn't stoop so low. Or perhaps Faust simply did not care if the Federation stooped that low. But these past 4 years have, much as I can admit, changed Faust. Seeing what they're doing now, what they did, what they made, had Saliva sight up to the child, the people I saw when we first entered the facility. Perhaps this is just karmic. This is probably likely something akin to karma for Faust. But she can't. I cannot abide by the Federation and what they're doing anymore. If this is what their research is becoming.
Ah.
Oliver just looks straight to the ground, not even able to look anyone else in the eye.
So instead of telling the rest of us what happened, you just let us blind into a Federation black site and volunteered to be mutilated and thought that this would somehow exonerate you two for what you've done?
Not exonerate.
Is so
I thought they'd be
as the
better.
pair of them try to explain, Batra's expression just grows more and more furious through this. You two are responsible for crimes as bad as anything the Xeon, was attempting at the end of the war. This is and he kind of just starts sputtering at this point. And I know that this is, yes, the Federation was doing all these terrible things and would have just carried on doing their own shit. So like, don't take anything Matro says as like truth. This is his idea of what the fuck's going on here. So he is not as well informed and is not taking this particularly well.
Understandably so.
Like,
I shouldn't do that. Faust. Okay, so basically Match is saying this is your fault, which I know in Match's point of view it is, but really, they just gave the data.
Well, like you can also think about it like this as well. We know as players that the Federation, no matter what you do, is going to do that. You don't. You're Faust.
Our character
Paula doesn't know that. Master does. No one here in this van knows it wouldn't have happened without you.
It would. You mean like it would have still happened?
But none of us have any way to know that. And it's also his thing is like even if we knew that, you did it, and it's like this is the responsibility of the decision to hand over that data and the choosing to be complicit, and also like as far as Matro is concerned, you two characters led him in courage like right into the belly of the beast, and at no point like gave us any warning or indication of what the fuck we were getting into.
I thought it would be a normal surgery. I thought after this we could convince Matros. We could get in the Titans. We could get promotions. We could move on.
Yeah, and all you hear from the increasing delirious Halava is we could.
She looks at Halava and she says, "We can continue this conversation later." He's gonna look at the kid. How's the kid reacting?
Starting to nod off.
The kid. She turns to the kid. She sees the kid just snooze maxing. She sees Halava basically going through a breakdown. She turns to Match and she says, "We can continue this later. Right now, we need to leave the city, get Halava treatment, and figure out what we're going to do. You can admonish us as much as you want later." As far as Faust is concerned, as far as Faust is aware, we'll have all the time for that.
I have to think about this for 2 seconds. Just bear with me 2 seconds here. I have to confer on something.
Oh ho ho.
Likewise.
Be right back.
Wait one.
Matcher Frep goes to his big board of what will Matcher do.
I wasn't considering that, but you may go ahead.
Yeah.
Considering what?
Very well then. Frep, you may do what you had planned.
Yeah.
What?
No, I don't think there is time for this conversation again. And Matcher's going to pull this pistol and aim it directly at Faust. Get out. The pair of you, out. And if I see you again, I'm going to put a bullet between your eyes.
Faust kind of looks at him with this face of just like, he doesn't even know what to say anymore. Not in a shock, like, I can't believe you're doing it, but in a fucking, like, you're pathetic. You're actually just pathetic. And she sighs, she gets out the truck, and she'll take Halava, and she'll simply let them leave.
We could have.
Faust.
Yeah, you
places
just
a
hear
hand
him
on Halava as
you watch the car drive away.
Okay. I would like. Faust looks at them drive off. She looks at Halava, the injured Halava. She knows that it's like they have no choice. She has no choice anymore. It's like she can't exactly go into hiding with Halava. It'll be difficult because this is the heart of the car. They will be looking for them. So Faust is going to make her way to a phone and Can we just ring up Colonel Genia specifically?
You can, and what's the word? Do you know military lines?
All right, I'm gonna call the military line.
And then you get to an operator, and then the operator asks you, hello, which room? Who are you calling? That sort of thing. And it's the number is for a Basque home.
All right, Faust says Basco. And
then you stop some. That is a high-ranked Federation official. Can I have some sort of verification? Who are you?
Captain Fausto Effeles at the time.
Understood. And you're on hold for a little bit, and then the line picks up. It says, hello?
What rank is Ohm?
He's a Navy captain, which would be a colonel.
So, do I refer to him as Captain or Colonel?
Captain.
Captain Ohm. This is Captain Fausto Effeles of the Earth Forces Titans. I have information on a defector. 2 defectors.
That's heavy accusations, Captain.
Faust can assure you they are real.
Mm-hmm. Where are you right now?
In Dakar City. Okay, wait, let me take this through. So, my plan is Faust is now with an injured Halva who's going delirious and is probably going to need more treatment. And then sitting here in the middle of the street, she can't go into hiding. So basically, what I'm thinking is she's going to spin it as they were confronted by Macho, the arsonist, and Courage, and then they were essentially forced into helping them escape with a capture, with a, one of the escaped patients.
As subject, really? Let's not kid ourselves.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah. The test subject. But yeah, no, Faust is just like what rank is Nacho again?
Is Faust as good at lying as this is going to take?
I mean, who are they gonna believe? Macho, or are they gonna believe Macho, or are they gonna believe Faust? Like,
it is very convenient. It lines up because you are missing.
You are, yeah. We are missing.
It has been a couple hours, and those guards you knocked out are gonna be awake now.
Yeah, like, okay, guards had us, right? They're like, follow us. We disappeared. For all they know, we could have been grabbed by Macho and Courage, and forced to help them escape.
I'm actually thinking of the guards Matro messed with.
Oh, yeah, no, they would be a witch, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
So yeah, no, Faust is like leaning into the phone.
I am so pleased with this that, like, once again, Faust has done something terrible. How dare anyone be upset with me? Those treasonous bastards. I'm going to immediately turn them into the Titans.
No, it's not that. It isn't.
No, let's think about it like this.
I mean, I suppose it's making the best of a bad situation.
Faust needs shit for Halva. Like, needs. He will die.
This isn't about like they left us for dead. We have to turn them. This is Halva is bleeding out. He's going delirious. He needs treatment for both his cyber new type stuff and his bodily wounds. I can't go into hiding like this. Like, I have no fucking choice at this point. I have to call them in.
I want to say that Halva isn't, he's too sort of delirious and sort of, Oh crap, my headphones. In this. Okay. They keep disconnecting. Hold on. Can somebody say something?
Like, okay, so basically, if Natro didn't kick them out the van, she wouldn't have done this. Like, it'd be like, all right, we'll find out how to treat Halva. I'll figure it out. It's fine. And then we can go into hiding. Maybe meet up with some anti-Federation cells, whatever. So Natro let, anger get the best of him and say, get out the car. It's like, well, I'm not going to let Halva just die out here in the streets. So, oh well. Sorry, Natro.
I was gonna say,
Hey, you know what? There is a logic to it. I see that. It is funny to me because it's
this can be construed in a very bad way.
It's like that meme of the fucking like, I'm like a Gundam character. How so? Like this? No, I blew up a hospital. Now it's up to the reader to decide whether I'm good or bad. It's like everyone here is not doing good. All right, sorry. Please go ahead.
no, it's fine. Oliver's too delirious.
Courage has made only the right choices up to this point. Don't you put this evil on Courage?
It's just the fact that the two commanding officers are both fucking terrible at moral and other life decisions. Basically,
that's again, that's a debatable take because you have to remember what
information
that Natro has, because, and I don't know if this was intentional from Faust Halva. You guys have like done nothing but shovel him BS for a very long while, and he would not like. I don't think it's reasonable to expect him to have a massive like store of understanding at this point, right? Because as far as he's aware, you guys have
all trust with Matro. You have like burned that bridge.
Because as far as he's concerned, you guys literally gave like the Federation, Mangala's fucking research notes, and then walked him into that hospital with no heads up. Right? I'm not saying like I do want to make sure that I've separated. I think this is, as a person, as a player, this is fantastic. The annoyance is character, not player.
I get the character. He's like, you walked us in without warning, and it's like, yeah, were we? Did you get strapped to the chair? Fucking no.
What do you mean? Now I'm complicit.
Yeah.
Oh well, at least you weren't getting caught up, and at least I hadn't had to call up my own friend. Anyway, so yeah, no.
You volunteered to call up your own friend, Faust.
Yeah, because this is my sin to carry. Shut up.
Anyway, decided to get carved up. This is like, you don't understand the sacrifices that we willingly made. Wait, you made those sacrifices.
Anyway,
I like the idea that this all hinges on Halava's savior complex.
Yeah, this could have. If Halava didn't have that pesky savior complex, man, this could have maybe been better. Or if they just decided,
you said it better. This has been fantastic. I'm having an absolute riot.
Oh, for our characters,
I'm just thinking, the other plan was you go to get gas, and I somehow separate Matcha from the crew, and he gets arrested, and you go into hiding. But this is so much better.
This is great. Faust is leaning into the phone. It's presumably lit up by a street light. Like Halava's in his wheelchair, slumped over, muttering to himself. But yeah, Faust just is like into the phone. Is after Basco was like, "This is a very heavy accusation." She's just like, Lieutenant Commander Matro Nash and Courage is the first lieutenant.
Yes.
And First Lieutenant Courage Hansen took me and Lieutenant Halava away as hostages and forced us to help them and an escaped test subject escape from the Dakar labs after setting it on fire. After we left the premises, they are now heading. Which way were they headed?
You just say out, just like north. Let's go.
Yeah, they were heading north in one of the unmarked vans at the facility.
You hear the line completely go dead silent. That's very interesting information. I'll send a car for you. Where are you?
She gives the address. 123 Bad Omen Street.
And then the line says, "I'll talk with you soon, owned Captain." Then it immediately shuts.
Faust hangs up the phone, looking just completely like any sense of like genuine, like any sense of like that genuineness she was sharing with Macho and the others is just like completely gone again. She's back to deadpanning, but she makes her way to Halova and kind of kneels in front of him, and like that emotion comes back to her face. This is probably going to be like the one person she shows the sides of her to, and she just takes his hands and she just says, "We could have, maybe in another world."
And it cuts to Matro and Courage. You're driving. You need gas. You're on an empty tank, and you need to find somewhere to go. You went into a dumpster behind a box store, and you got some clothes for little kid, so you look less conspicuous. Where are you gonna go, Matro?
That is an excellent question. Because at this point, he was looking to get away. I don't really have a whole pile of.
I don't have a plan.
No, because this was he didn't go. He didn't go into this day thinking that he was going to be at the bottom of this sort of awful conspiracy. Didn't have any planning because he's a guy. He wants to have like things laid out ahead. This is all happening very quickly, and he is not not prepped for it. Fuck.
You see Courage pull out a map. So where should we go next?
Well, next step is we have to get some gas. Find a service station, pull up somewhere out of sight.
And then she looks on the map. She says, "Here." She taps on it. And she says, "As you're parked over, we go 3 blocks down. There should be a gas station right there."
Right. Gonna go and my plan is basically to drive somewhere close by, get out of the van, and like go get a jerry can of fuel, and then bring it back to this thing. Because I think that's safer. Because if somebody's going to be like on the lookout for such and such vehicle, at least people might not connect the dots there. So that's my plan. I'll pull it over, and my plan is to go get fuel. I'll tell like Courage if I'm not back in 10 minutes, or if anything happens, get the hell out of here.
She nods, "Understood, sir."
All right. Yeah. With that, I'll carry her off on foot to go and try and try to acquire some gas.
So, you get to this gas station, and with a attached convenience store. They do sell jerry cans, and you go up to go buy one. There's a TV playing in the 7 a.m. news, and it's that's the Takara Labs burning. And then you get up. It's your turn to pay, and then you hear the door ring open. And then in steps a cop. Who is just like goes to like get a coffee.
It's gonna be like, suspect is Nacho Dash. The cop slowly turns to Nacho.
Oh, okay, so you give the cashier your item. He rings it. And he says, I'll be $4.
I'll like dig in my pocket for $4, and I don't know if it's like a 10 liter. What size this is?
It's a big jerry can. Don't make me say don't
It's
make
just
me say a number.
whatever. So like I'll pay him for that and say like whatever. I don't know if it's a 20 liter or whatever the hell, whatever the amount on pump one. Pay for the fuel and go. My plan is to go fill this damn thing. And like
You know,
I noticed the cop come out. I will like I keep an eye on that, but I also don't want to be suspicious as fuck. I'm hoping that the cards will fall in my favor.
speaking of that, you look up at the TV and then it says suspects. Then it's a picture of you and Courage.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Swappy and blaming you.
I'm sorry?
No, I was joking. Sorry, I said Swappy and blaming you.
No,
Like,
don't forget the sacred timeline.
it's true. Sacred Skyline.
So, Metro.
Yeah.
You start to briskly walk out the door, and then you hear it start to close, and then you hear it not close fully, and it open again.
Yeah, I'm going to try and make way to the corner of the building and like turn down that way, and like as I make the corner, I draw my pistol and wait.
There you see a cop.
Shit. Already around the corner.
No, you turn around on this corner and you pull the gun, and then the cop walks around. He's clearly stunned. Then you hear from behind you, freeze. You look to your right. There's the cruiser.
Yeah, I had a feeling that might be what happened. I will raise my hands, like pistol in hand, and go, well, shit. And I'm going to fire like 3 rounds off into the air and then drop it. Because at least I can try and give some warning that something has gone terribly wrong for Courage and the kid.
And then the scene goes black. Courage. Not Courage. Metro. It is December or 0084. You hear a gavel ring in the courtroom. And the judge says, sentence, verdict, guilty. And you're standing in front of a military tribunal. In light of your crimes, you are hereby dishonorably discharged and demoted to the rank of lieutenant, losing all privileges and pension therefore. In addition, you are to serve a 3-month sentence and the Benset and light security prison. And then the judge says, court adjourned.
Yeah. Man, it would have been so much worse for literally anyone who wasn't Matro, I suspect, when it comes to sentencing. Shit. I'm glad that ended quickly because Matro is not cut out to be a fugitive.
I wonder if any of his family were there.
Yeah, speaking of that, you see just Garsta. Captain Garsta.
Who's
And he his uncle.
Oh,
And he has after being taken away, he has a moment with you. And he asks you, Matro, was it worth it?
Absolutely.
It's good to know that you are completely fine with never speaking to me or my children ever again. As far as you should be concerned, we don't know each other. Now get out of my life. And he turns around and walks away. And as he's walking away, he just says, you couldn't keep your head down, could you?
Matro won't respond to that.
And as you're sitting in this courtroom, stewing, what are you thinking? What's your monologue?
Hmm. I think here. I mean, regardless of how it turned out, I think he still would think that what he did was the right thing, even if it's kind of a exercise in futility. But also, like, yeah, this is the final nail in the coffin on his belief in the decency and mission of their federation. It's like, oh yeah, no, we have fully embraced. We are the goddamn, we are the villains. We are as bad as the people we're here to fight. So, yeah, I don't know. He was like, it'd be liberating to know. It's like, good. I'm glad I no longer have a future with this organization that doesn't deserve any kind of loyalty back. So that being said, he's probably pretty much utterly devastated in the fact that that is his entire life and career and literally everyone he knows.
You have nothing.
Pretty much. I mean,
okay, so
I gotta know, by the way, did the other two get away or not? Who knows?
Excellent question.
Metro doesn't
hey,
know.
tired.
By the way, it's not Halvin and Faust that he's thinking of with that question.
No. I know. I'm like, hey, tired. Did Courage and the Kid get away? You run the sequel.
Oh yes, let me
Don't ask these
immediately let me immediately answer this question on a whim.
Totally.
Don't worry, I've been doing lots of this on the whim.
It's true.
Anyways, speaking of Faust.
Faust. Yeah, what exactly are we doing? I'm interested
You
in that
bugle.
conversation. I wake up. Pull up to the after party.
Yep. And another December day. It's it's a bit cooler than it was not too long ago. You have it's something called what's it? Asmar, I think is like the quick reading you got on it. Something about transformations.
Hell yeah. Ashimar time, let's go.
And they're testing out this thing called a biosensor, and they want Halava to mess with it. And Halava's just not quite the same as he was.
Yep.
Sometimes he just everything hurts for him, and you don't know what to do. Although he is lucky that he's not always totally cognizant of what's going on when you're like, going into random villages and like, stomping on the buildings and such as per orders. Because as far as you know, the Titans will ruin you if you leave.
Yep. How exactly did our conversation with Bascom go?
For you, swimmingly. Actually, excellent.
Like, what exactly did we discuss?
The details of what happened precisely, and how things are going to look going forwards.
Right. And I guess I somehow managed to, or we somehow managed to get, oh, Halava will be transferred to this for, treatment, blah, blah, blah.
Yep, another like Oakland day in California.
Faust is in the crisp winter sky. She's wearing her Titan's uniform, the coat flailing behind her. She's a Titan. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. She's wearing her cap.
No, you're a beret. You're a Titan.
Oh. I mean,
Yeah.
can I get a cap though? Can I get a cap though? It's cooler. I'm more of a fan of
Sure,
caps.
fucking. Yep.
Yeah, I have.
As you're wearing your overcoat on top of your uniform.
Just walking, the coat flailing behind her in the winter winds as she's just like, only somebody could only see, like, I don't know if this was the anime, you could only see her blue eye. She's just reading the paper on the Astronaut.
And some like number like, I don't know, 9, 10 ace is supposed to be messing with it, and then you're getting a modification with some funnels for it. See, the old trick.
What's the name of this ace? Jared Message.
No, it's Jane Bell Hunt.
Yep. He's canon. I know that.
Huh?
Isn't that the guy who pilots the Ashamar?
No.
Nope. Oh man. Yeah, never mind.
Oh wait, is this a character from Marathon?
Yeah, not a marathon character. This is an old card character. You'll find out soon enough.
Alright, so yeah, Faust is just reading it. She puts the paper, to her side as she walks into the testing hangar.
And there you see what? Yes.
What was his name again?
Her name, Jane Bell Hunt.
Jane Bell Hunt. Got it.
And there you walk into the hangar. You see your pilots getting ready. For the day in the hangar. As they often do.
Faust will announce herself, not with an officer on deck or anything. She's just gonna whistle.
Yep, and they all stand at attention.
She gives them a salute, and she's just like, I trust you're all ready for today's exercises and tests.
And one of your XO nods. It says, "Of course, ma'am."
Where's Halava?
And then he looks over to the Ashimar and says, "Right up there."
She nods. Thank you, Lieutenant. Thank you, Lieutenant.
Just go
Let
for
me look.
Lieutenant.
I'm just gonna wait. Give me a sec.
We don't need names right now.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Lieutenant Thirsties. As she makes her way up to the Ashamar. Pretty loud whistle. I assume Halava probably heard it.
Mm-hmm.
Halava.
Lieutenant. Captain, right.
Okay. You don't need to refer to me by that.
Of course, Captain.
She sighs. Are you ready?
Yes. Is the Major still side?
She knows. So, Helena, if you're not up for this, I'll gladly take the time. Faust will take over for the test.
No. It's all right. I need to pilot this thing. It's for the test after all. It won't make much sense to have a blue-blooded, born new tap do this.
Yeah, without a sigh, she says, if that's your decision, she will just say, if you feel unwell at any time, you inform me directly.
You sort of see him staring off into the distance, and it's like, oh, right, of course.
She exits the Pashamar cockpit. As she looks over the scaffolding, and she's, what rank is Belhunt?
Not here right now.
Oh,
Instead, you have a guy I walk. It's a Major Mateo, Afla Mateo. He says, "Is your Wonder Boy ready?"
Alva is ready. Or, well, the Lieutenant Way is always ready.
Stop. Wait, Swahi. Remember first names. Lieutenant
Oh, right.
Alva.
Yeah, Lieutenant Alva is ready.
He like what's the word or like punches the palm of his hand and says, "Excellent. Let's get this show on the road." As the camera slowly starts to pan out.
Yeah, no, like I feel like the last words, like, let's get this show on the road, and Faust is just like looking down. Her eyes are only the blue eye. She just says, "Understood, Major."
As the camera pans out away from the building onto Oakley into California, and then it holds there, and the screen slowly goes to black, and then the ED plays. Hey, so with the title "The Day After."
Ba-da-ba.
All the leaves are brown.
Losing a whole year.
Gotta say, whatever we
That's
choose,
the
that'd be
campaign.
super melancholy.
Yeah, that was that. No, that was
You-
an OVA ending. That was a
Wait.
big.
You wait. So prep. You
Yep.
think the 80 wasn't melancholic to begin with?
Oh God, no. Well, we like.
It's like
I
I'm
feel
wrong.
like season 2 of this like tricks some people in, because the first half of the second season was comparatively light and cheerful, and therefore we just had to ratchet it all the way up into depression in the back half, which I'm very very pleased with.
This
Yeah,
would
so-
fit perfectly as a fucking pre-Zeta OVA. This is perfect. This is just like this is similar to 0083. Even 0083 technically had like a more kind. It was still melancholy, but like it was a bit more cheerful than what we got.
Yeah, no, we got the quote unquote bad ending straight up.
Didn't we say in the beginning of this campaign we wanted it to be more comedy focused?
Did we? I don't know. We have
If we
even
did,
during this
we
episode,
failed. We failed
had,
very hard.
I don't know. We had even during this episode alone, we had lots of goober moments. Like, what's the word? The tone that I've always striven for is all quiet. It's always sunny on the Western Front.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like we're being goobers. We're having fun. We're being comedic. The characters not having fun or being comedic.
I don't know.
Alva
There
has
was-
moments of real comedy shine through, regardless of like how serious the situation is.
I saw too fast.
Yeah, I'm gonna decide to play cards with this kid.
Yeah, it's like let's play
Also-
cards.
I'm very happy with how that turned out, by the way.
Honestly,
you had courage. Courage is gonna defend that kid to the death.
Alright,
Good.
I'm
No.
going to
But
stop
my
the
problem is-
recording. So,
I'm worried
Yeah.
about the death part is what concerns me so deeply.
No, honestly, like I feel like that would be like maybe things will come out fine. It's just like, Halva and Courage are playing Go Fish with the kid's nodding off, and it's like Halva and Faust are being genuine with Matro, and you think, oh, surely in the 4 years they've known each other, they'll, be able to patch things over and, run off and join the AU and be, back to a squadron. And then Macho pulls out a gun and tells them to get out.
Everyone
You
call
did
Future
commit
Gummy a nerd.
heinous war crimes.
I mean, yeah.